Have you ever heard of an American emperor? No, this is not a story about a great leader from world history. This is the story of a man who appointed himself Emperor of the Americas and ruled with the madness and strangeness of Joshua Norton. Joshua Abraham Norton was born in England in 1818 and later moved to South Africa with his family. As an adult, Norton decided to try his luck in America. In 1849, he arrived in San Francisco, a city that was growing rapidly thanks to the gold rush. Early in his career, Joshua Norton was known as a successful trader. However, a failed investment in the rice business destroyed his fortune. This financial failure had a major impact on his mental state, and not long afterward, Norton made the very strange decision to declare himself Emperor of the United States. On September 17, 1859, Joshua Norton sent letters to various San Francisco newspapers declaring himself Norton I, Emperor of America. In a confident declaration, he claimed that the American government was too corrupt and had failed to meet the interests of the people. Therefore, Norton felt called to take over power. What's interesting is that, instead of being ignored or insulted, San Francisco residents actually accepted and liked this idea. Many consider it an eccentric form of entertainment amidst the hustle and bustle of the city. Local newspapers began to print Norton's edicts seriously, making him a local celebrity. Norton ran his government in a very unorthodox way. He often walked the streets of San Francisco wearing a dark blue military uniform with gold trim and a regal hat. People would greet him respectfully, and many local restaurants and theaters provided free meals and seating to His Majesty as a show of respect. Despite having no real political power, Norton I was not afraid to issue his edicts. Some of his orders included disbanding the United States Congress, banning the Democratic and Republican parties, and building a bridge connecting San Francisco with Oakland, an idea that was finally realized decades later in the form of the Bay Bridge. Emperor Norton was also famous for his incredibly strange actions. On one occasion, he reportedly intervened in an anti-Chinese riot in San Francisco by simply standing among the crowd and starting to recite a prayer. To his surprise, the rioting stopped, and the crowd dispersed without violence. On many occasions, Norton often attends public events, ranging from new business openings to official ceremonies. He is considered a symbol of the city, and his presence is always anticipated with a sense of humor and admiration. On January 8, 1880, Joshua Norton died suddenly on the streets of San Francisco. Despite having no wealth or power, his death brought deep sadness throughout the city. More than 10,000 people attended his funeral, and Joshua Norton was buried with honors as an important figure in San Francisco history. While he may never have actually ruled the country, Joshua Norton remains an eccentric symbol of free imagination and life in a city full of big dreams. To this day, his story is still remembered, and many honor him as America's only emperor. Joshua Norton may have never had any real power, but his influence on the soul and spirit of San Francisco is undeniable. It teaches us that even in a world full of difficulties, there is always a place for strange and unique dreams. Emperor Norton will forever be remembered not for his wealth, but for his courage to dream big even in his own head.